Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's Cardfight Vanguard weekly update. My name is James and today I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the past 7 days. It's Neo Nectar's week this time, and to start off we have a very strong G Guardian with Bond, Protector, Musketeer and Turret. Despite having Musketeer in his name, is generic. His skill is Auto Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of the battle, this unit gets plus 5000 shield. If the number of your rear guards is 1 or less, or 4 or more, it gets an additional plus 15,000 shield. This can become a 35,000 shield, which is an incredible amount for one Soul Blast. The condition is not too bad, as it works against burn decks, which Neo Nectar struggle against, and also works if you're just not against them when you've got probably a full field. Ranunculus of Phantasmic Blue Archer is our new RRR grade 3. Her first skill is Auto Vanguard Circle at the beginning of your ride phase. Choose up to 1 card from your drop zone and circle other than Vanguard Circle and put them to the bottom of your deck in any order. If 2 cards were put, draw 1 card. Choose 1 card from your hand and call it to rearguard circle. Not only does this help reactivate bloom effects, but it also lets you put locked units away, which otherwise would hurt bloom a lot. Her second skill is Auto Vanguard Circle Counterblast 1. When your G unit strides, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 normal unit with the bloom ability, call it to rearguard circle, shuffle your deck, and if the number of units with the same card name as that unit is 2 or more, countercharge 1 and soul charge 1. This is an incredible move. Even if you don't get the countercharge, this skill is almost too good to pass up for a non-stride skill. This will solve a lot of the deck's problems as well. Flower Princess of 4 Seasons, Velhemina, is a GR stride for Neo Nectar. Her first skill is Auto Vanguard Circle, Counterblast 1 and choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 2 grade 2 or less normal units with the bloom ability of the same card name and call them to rearguard circle in different rows. Shuffle your deck. Already a great move and can be used first stride. It works well with the new RRR grade 2 Kara, as the 2 units called will activate each other's bloom. And then you get 2 really good 10k grade 2s on the field for probably a long time with that resistance and base power. She also has continuous Vanguard Circle, Generation Break 4, all of your rear guards in the front row get plus 5000 power and plus 1 critical. This is extremely powerful and makes the card feel akin to the new Yasuie Genma. Also, with a deck that can continue to out more units, this becomes especially deadly with it being a continuous ability. Lastly for Neo Nectar, we have the new Forerunner, Planting Maiden Ozu. She has Bloom, Auto, Rearguard Circle once per turn. When your other unit with the same card name as this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, this unit gets plus 2000 power until the end of turn, making her become 7k booster. She also has Auto Rearguard Circle, Counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul. When your grade 1 or greater unit with the Bloom ability is placed on Rearguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. Elmi still gives you more offensive pressure, but Ozu gives you chances for a better defensive draw. With the superior callers we've been seeing so far, Elmi may not be needed as much, and Ozu can find a place in many of the Neo Nectar decks. To keep going with amazing G Guardians, we have the Great Nature G Guard, Immortality Professor, Sun Kelper. He has Auto Counterblast 1. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards. That unit and your Vanguard get plus 4000 power until the end of that battle for each of your circles without a unit. After that, if the chosen rear guard's power is 20,000 or greater, draw a card. You can potentially give your Vanguard plus 20,000 power for that battle, which works great against any Dimension Police's guard breaking move, though it's generally a really great shield, which will work well against the Zeroth dragons. Great Nature also get their GR, Omniscience Dragon Barrowwool. He has Act once per turn, Vanguard Circle, Soul Blast 1 and choose a face down card from your G zone and turn it face up. Choose all of your front row units until the end of the turn. They get Auto Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle once per turn. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, draw a card. And for each face up card in your G zone, they get power plus 4000. At the end of that turn, retire those rearguards. This is amazing for late game if you can find a way to accelerate the G zone, and the plus 4000 for each face up G unit will become so hard to guard against, and you're basically guaranteed to hit success. This continues to show the great potential in Crayon Tiger and the new Big Belly grade 3. A RRR grade 2 is Artistic Ocelot with Auto Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle once per turn. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, choose one of your other rearguards and you may have that unit gain plus 4000 power until the end of the turn. If you do, at the end of that turn, retire that unit. And it also has Act Rearguard Circle once per turn, Generation Break 1, Counterblast 1. If you have a Vanguard with Big Belly in its card name, choose one of your other rearguards, it gets power plus 4000 until the end of the turn, and at the end of that turn, draw a card and retire that unit. This is an improvement on Binoculus Tiger, as Counterblast isn't too much of a cost for Great Nature. Yet this card can activate Success really easily, with giving plus 8,000 to one unit. Physical Action Mauche is a grade 1 for Great Nature with Success 20k and auto rearguard circle once per turn. When this unit boosts until the end of the turn, this unit gets auto when this unit's retired from rearguard circle during your end phase, draw a card. Then, if it is as successful, you may put this card to the bottom of your deck. This is a very nice way to slow down the deck out problem, as success is a very flexible keyword. This condition becomes quite easy to accomplish and will give you the reliable draws. As well, it's a good choice to choose him to retire, as it works really well for the G Guardian if you have the open circles. Mega Colony gets some machining support, the first one being grade 2 Machining Princess. Her first skill is Act Rearguard Circle, rest this unit. Choose one of your units with machining in its card name and it gets power plus 3000 till the end of turn. And the second ability is Act Rearguard Circle once per turn, Generation Break 2, Counterblast 1, stand this unit, and until the end of turn this unit gets Auto Rearguard Circle once per turn at the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard. If the number of your opponent's units in stand is 0, choose one of your other rearguards with machining in its card name and stand it. Giving 3000 is great for when you're standing this unit back up. The new stood up unit will most likely be able to attack the Vanguard on its own. You can also rest this twice, which would be a good choice when you're using Machining Despot, to be able to give as much power as you can, stand the unit back up, and use Despot's ability to paralyze as much of your opponent's stuff as possible. Machining Leafy is a grade 1 with the Stride Fodder skill of Continuous Hand. If you have a Vanguard with machining in its card name, while you are paying the cost for Stride, this card may be discarded as a grade 3. And has the skill Auto Soul Blast 1. When this unit is discarded from hand for the cost of Vanguard with machining in its original card name, for Stride you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and that unit cannot stand during your opponent's next stand phase. The Soul Blasting may seem a bit costly with machining, but we may be seeing more soul charging in the future. This isn't too great when striding into Despot, but when striding into Destroyer, this will work a treat, as Destroyer only paralyzes one of your opponent's rear guards, and this can then make it 2. Mega Colony in general also get Wing Wall Mutant Deity Morphos Scion, another G Guardian for this week. She has auto when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle if the number of your opponent's rearguards at stand is 2 or less. This unit gets plus 10,000 shield until the end of the battle. This is easier to achieve than the others, though doesn't offer as high of a shield. I can see this replacing the Fighters Collection one, though it would have been nice to see plus 20k shield G Guardian spread into Mega Colony. Elegant Mutant Twilight Madder is a grade 1 for Darkface with auto rearguard circle Dark Device. When this unit boosts, if you have a grade 4 Vanguard with Darkface in its card name, you may have this unit get plus 3000 power until the end of that battle. If you do, at the end of the battle, draw a card and put this unit into your soul. This will make your Alcides column 31,000 power, which is incredible for a Mega Colony. The Soul Charge will also help Mega Colony a lot, as soul is something they really need a lot of to continue their skills. Fluffy Bee-Fly the promo has finally been announced. It's a grade 1 with continuous Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle. If your opponent has a unit in stand, this unit cannot attack. This may seem bad, but it's a grade 1 with 9,000 power. This doesn't stop you from boosting if your opponent still has a stood unit, but at the same time it's a terrible ride target if you're going second. Though, after that, or if you're going first, it becomes great. And that is everything for this week. Be sure to check out next week when I'll be going through the cards shown throughout the next 7 days. And if you have any questions about the cards, feel free to leave that in the comments section below. So I hope to see you next time. Bye.